So now we got a live action Moana. Why? I want to hear your thoughts on this. Personally, I just think Disney's completely ran out of original ideas. I've made my opinion known on these live action remakes a while back. I'm just not a fan of them. Yeah, one or two are okay, but it doesn't mean we got to remake every movie in the Disney library. And Moana's just proof of that. This movie could not capture the magic of the original. And personally, I think Disney also knew that, but they also know that people are incredibly curious and are going to spend the money to go see it just, well, out of curiosity. When it comes to the original Moana, there was a lot of magic and feeling and emotion captured through exaggerated facial expressions and movements and jumping around and dancing that the live action movie just couldn't translate over. So when there were strong emotional or turning points in the original movie, those scenes just fell flat in the live action version. Now, it's not to say that the cast wasn't trying, or at least the majority of the cast. Catherine Lagola, I really hope I pronounced that right because I am terrible with pronunciations. She did a pretty good job as Moana. I have no complaints about her performance. She probably put more effort into her role than The Rock did in playing Maui. I would probably go as far as saying The Rock in this movie was the worst part of this movie. He didn't even look like he wanted to be there half the time. He put like zero effort into this role. He was very stiff and stoic, and where the animated Maui was full of life and energy and arrogance. And he was just always smiling or just being about himself. You know, this one, The Rock, you didn't get any of that here. He forced smiles. Even during his popular or famous You're Welcome song, he was just kind of like humming and hawing around and wasn't energetic, and frankly, he looked a bit depressing. Not to mention the bodysuit and the wig were absolutely atrocious. Like, come on guys, you could have done a little better with the Maui outfit. This movie had a $250 million budget, and I'm guessing most of it went to Rock's paycheck because they clearly didn't use it in costuming or special effects. For a company that's worth $167 billion, I expected a lot more. This was some of the worst green screen work I have seen in a long time. They didn't even try to hide this or refine it in any way. It was very apparent in a lot of scenes that this is a studio set with a huge green screen in the back, and it looked absolutely terrible. I mean, this is Disney, for God's sake. Like I said, they're a $160 billion company. They should be able to at least get the green screen right. Now, speaking of special effects, can you really call a movie live action when probably 75% of it is CGI? Just curious, asking for a friend. Because honestly, that's all I thought about the entire time watching this movie. How bad the CGI was, how bad the green screen was, the fact that I could see that The Rock was wearing a bodysuit. And frankly, I would think Disney would be embarrassed to put their name on this. I actually really enjoyed the original Moana movie. You know, and I didn't even hate the second one, which, you know, definitely wasn't as good as the original, but the original had power behind it. It had heart, it had determination. It just had all the elements needed for a great movie. And this one almost felt like a parody. I really hope Disney learned a lesson from this movie. I heard they needed to make $625 million just to break even. Between the budget, the marketing, and everything else that went into this movie, that's a lot of money. And frankly, I do not see it coming close to $625 million. So not only do I doubt they're going to make any money at all, I don't think they're going to even break even. They're probably going to lose a lot of money on this movie. But of course, everyone's going to have their different opinions. So if you are curious about this movie and want to see it, I would say save your money and just wait for it to come out on streaming. Get your curiosity out at home where it doesn't cost you anything. But if you have seen it already, I would love to know what your thoughts are down in the comments, because quite frankly, this is probably the worst live action remake yet. So let up that comment section, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you at the concession stands.